guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about how I survived the AIP diet. And for those of you that don't know what the AIP diet is, it's the Autoimmune Paleo Diet, which is a diet that's really great for people that are suffering from autoimmune disorders such as alopecia, which I have, which is the reason why I started it, or eczema or psoriasis. There are so many autoimmune disorders out there. If you guys haven't read up on it, you guys have to check out the Autoimmune Paleo Approach by Dr. Sarah Ballantyne. I'm going to link it down below. It is honestly a game changer. This book is full of so much scientific research, and it gives you really like a lot of facts as to why the Autoimmune Paleo Diet works for reducing inflammation in your body, and it really sort of helps to manage your symptoms and also helps to really control the inflammation that's going on in your body. And inflammation is a really serious thing, so you guys definitely want to check that out. Before we get started, for those of you that were on my Instagram live earlier today where I created this makeup look, thank you so much for tuning in. That was so much fun. I'm definitely going to do a lot more Instagram live, maybe Facebook live as well. You guys can just let me know what you want to see. If you want to see makeup tutorials, if you want to see what I eat in a day or anything like that, if you guys have any questions at all, just let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you guys like this video. I was on the Autoimmune Paleo Diet strict, about 95% for about 2 months. And one of the biggest reasons I survived and was able to do it is because of my husband, who is a chef. He's also a personal chef as well. He has his personal chef business, which I will link down below for you guys as well. So I know you guys are going to be like, oh, well, she had a personal chef at home, so she was fine. Well, you know what? That may be true, but it's also because I had his help and that he taught me so many things that I'm able to actually share them with you. So don't hate on me. Just be appreciative that we have him in our lives. The first thing that I want to talk about is seasoning your food. That is the biggest thing that he probably taught me, was that, okay, you know what? You aren't allowed to use a lot of seed-based spices. You can't use pepper. You can't use a lot of things in the Autoimmune Paleo Diet. So you have to make up for it in other places. So one of his favorite things to use in seasoning is a lot of fresh ginger, a lot of fresh garlic, cilantro, red wine vinegar. There are so many things that you can still use, and he's really a big layerer, if that's a word. So he'd put fresh garlic into something, but then he'd also use garlic powder as well, just to give it that extra kick. So you have to add a lot of flavor to your food to feel like you're not missing out on the hot sauce or the different seasonings that you guys would have normally used. And trust me, it really makes a huge difference when it comes to how tasty your food is. So you definitely want to practice seasoning your food and just use whatever you can that is on the safe list. Trust me, you guys, seasoning your food makes such a huge difference. Just these little guys right over here add so much wonderful flavor to the foods that you can eat and make you feel like you're not missing as much as you really are. It smells so good. Okay, next up, this tip is for my carb lovers out there. Trust me, I am with you. Well, you know what? You don't have to suffer that much because there is such a thing as cauliflower rice. This is your best friend on the AIP diet. This replaces that carb fix that you guys need. Basically, it says it right on the package. It's nothing but cauliflower. So if you guys don't have a Trader Joe's near you or a store that sells anything like this, what you can do is you just grab a big head of cauliflower. You're going to chop it up, put it into the steamer, and then afterwards you're just going to cut it into tiny little pieces. And it's just like rice. It honestly feels just like you're eating rice. And you can add your protein to it, and you get this complete meal with veggies and protein. And you feel like you're eating carbs, so you're really not missing out on anything. So I promise you guys, give that a go. I know that they also sell riced broccoli. Don't do that one. That is not good at all. The riced cauliflower, that's the way to go. Okay, now for you guys that are snackers and are missing your potato chips and your Doritos and all that kind of stuff, I have a solution for you. Jackson's Honest Sweet Potato Chips. These are so good. Honestly, I was not a sweet potato fan at all before the AIP diet, but I really had no other choice when it came to anything that was kind of starchy like a potato. I'm a huge potato lover, so I kind of had to get comfortable with sweet potatoes. The great thing about these ones is that they're cooked in coconut oil. So canola oil is one of the things that's on the banned list when it comes to AIP. Coconut oil you can do whatever you want with. So that's why these are so fantastic, because they are cooked in coconut oil, so you're not missing out, you're not getting any of the bad oils in your body, and you're not missing out on the chips, and you get your fix. Okay, now for the sushi lovers out there and the people that just love anything with soy sauce, coconut aminos is your best friend. This right here is, like I said, coconut is completely fine for you. So you want to go and find this. This stuff will save your life. It tastes just like soy sauce, but it's made out of coconut. I love the story in the background of how these people developed this product. They put so much thought and effort into trying to create something that was soy-like, but not soy-based. So this is the coconut secret. I will link this down below for you guys. This stuff is fantastic. And for those of you that are missing your sushi, use the cauliflower rice to make your own sushi, which is what we did. And find this all-natural wasabi. These two mixed together with the cauliflower sushi is so good. You guys will feel like you're actually eating sushi. Okay, maybe not quite, but you won't miss sushi as much because you guys can kind of recreate it the way you want it to be, that is AIP friendly. This stuff is actually, it's just powdered all-natural wasabi. And you just mix it into coconut aminos, and it just tastes like you're having soy sauce with wasabi in it. So that's like one of the biggest hacks I would say, is that you have to take what you love to eat and try to modify it as much as possible to make it AIP friendly. I promise you guys, if you do that, you won't feel like you're missing out so much on the foods that you used to love to eat, and it'll seem a lot more manageable for you. And I've had a lot of you reach out to me that have told me that you have your family to cook for, or that you're part of, a family where you can't really exactly specify what you can and cannot eat. Well, you know what? Just try to make as many modifications as you can in your diet. Even if you're gluten-free and dairy-free, like those are the two biggest inflammatory foods. If you can't cut all of the nightshades out of your diet, that's fine. Just try to make as many modifications as you can. And I promise you, you guys will see a big difference in how much inflammation actually exists in your body and all these symptoms like eczema, psoriasis, alopecia, those kind of things. Okay, the last thing that we're going to talk about might be a little bit controversial. If you read the Autoimmune Paleo approach, it says that you can't have any alcohol at all. And for my wine lovers out there, Friday night, Saturday night rolls around, it is hard to not just have a drink and chill with your friends. So I did a lot of research and I talked to my naturopath, and if you really want to have alcohol, the only thing that you can really do is to have an AIP friendly alcohol. And Ciroc right here is what I drink. It is a grape-based vodka. Grape-based vodka is probably the best thing that you can drink on the Autoimmune Paleo diet. So thank you, Diddy, very much for creating this fine product. The other thing that you can have is tequila because it is agave based. You can't really have too much else. Beer mostly has gluten in it. Wine has a lot of yeast in it. So there's a lot of alcohols that you can't drink. So you kind of have to look and source those. Grape-based vodka or tequila is not bad. For those of you that have a Trader Joe's close to you, this guy right over here, Trader Joe's vodka, is grape-based, only $10, so cheap. So check that out. But you definitely don't want to overdo it. My naturopath said you can have anywhere up to 3 drinks in one sitting, maximum 9 drinks in a week. So you definitely don't want to be having 12 drinks on a Saturday night. But at least you can have a drink or two with your friends and you won't feel like you're missing out so much. So it makes everything so much more manageable. So if you guys start to implement these, I promise you guys it'll make it seem a lot more doable. The AIP diet isn't really that bad. It is, you can survive for a month or two. And when you read the book, it does tell you that you don't have to be doing it forever. Basically, all you really have to do it for is a 30 to 60 day period, or until your symptoms subside. And then you start to add things in slowly once every few days, and you can see what your body reacts to and what it doesn't. At least you can get down to the bottom of what's going on with your body, which is what we're all trying to do here. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys have any requests, let me know, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. Take care.